Welcome to The Birth of China, a historical journey. In this video, we'll embark on a captivating expedition through time, tracing the roots of a culture that spans thousands of years. We'll delve into the ancient beginnings of China, a civilization that has left an indelible mark on history. From its cradle along the fertile banks of the Yellow River to its modern-day prominence, the Chinese narrative is a compelling tale of ingenuity, resilience, and evolution. Our journey starts in the ancient times with the emergence of civilization along the Yellow River. It's a time of discovery as people begin to harness the fertile soil, laying the groundwork for agricultural practices that would support the growth of a civilization. As the sun rises and sets, these early settlers learn to live with the land, crafting tools, building homes, and slowly developing a way of life that would echo through the ages. These communities start to form the backbone of what we now know as Chinese culture. In the midst of this natural landscape, the seeds of society are planted. Traditions take root, languages evolve, and the rich tapestry of Chinese heritage begins to weave itself. These early settlements laid the foundation for what would become one of the world's oldest cultures. And as we'll see, this is just the beginning of an incredible journey through history. As dynasties rose and fell, China witnessed remarkable achievements. Delving into the annals of time, we find ourselves in the era of dynastic rule, a pivotal period that shaped China's identity. The Shang, Zhou, Qin and Han dynasties each brought a unique blend of cultural, technological and architectural advancements, leaving indelible marks on the fabric of Chinese history. The Shang dynasty, the earliest dynasty with archaeological evidence, is recognized for its bronze work, military technology, and complex social structure. The Zhou dynasty, following the Shang, saw the birth of Confucianism and Taoism, philosophies that continue to influence China to this day. Following the Zhou dynasty, the Qin dynasty burst onto the scene, initiating a series of profound changes. It was during this period that the Great Wall, a monumental feat of engineering, began its construction. The Qin dynasty also standardized writing, weights, measures, and even the width of cart tracks. The Han dynasty, often referred to as the Golden Age of ancient China, brought about the invention of paper, a significant contribution to global communication and knowledge dissemination. This era also saw the creation of the Terracotta Army, an impressive display of artistry and military might. These achievements showcase the prowess of ancient Chinese civilizations. Their legacy continues to echo through the ages, reminding us of a time when emperors and dynasties shaped the course of history. China's influence extended beyond its borders through the Silk Road. This ancient trade route, stretching over 4,000 miles, connected China with the Mediterranean world, including parts of Asia and Europe, for over a millennium. It was not just a conduit for silk, but also a pathway for precious metals, spices and other goods. But perhaps more importantly, it was also a highway for knowledge, ideas and culture. Chinese inventions like papermaking, gunpowder and the compass found their way to the West, changing the course of history. At the same time, China was also a recipient of cultural exchange. Buddhism from India, Zoroastrianism from Persia, and Islam from the Arab world all found a place in the Chinese cultural milieu, enriching it further. The Silk Road was not just a physical route across the vast expanses of the Asian continent, it was also a metaphorical journey, a bridge between cultures, fostering understanding, tolerance, and mutual respect. This exchange was not without its challenges and conflicts, but through it all, the Silk Road survived, its legacy enduring in the vibrant, diverse culture of modern China. It was more than just a trade route, it was a symbol of China's openness to the world, its curiosity and its adaptability. This exchange of goods and ideas with neighboring regions enriched Chinese culture and left a lasting impact on the world. During the Golden Age, Chinese philosophy flourished. This period, also known as the 100 Schools of Thought, was a time when intellectual life in China reached its peak, fostering a vibrant culture of learning and philosophical discourse. Confucius emerged as a central figure, advocating harmony, social order, and proper conduct. His teachings, collectively known as Confucianism, emphasized filial piety, respect for elders, and the importance of rituals. Confucianism wasn't just a philosophy, it was a way of life that deeply influenced Chinese society and governance. Parallel to Confucianism, Taoism or Taoism offered a different perspective. Founded by Laozi, Taoism promoted harmony with the Tao, the natural, spontaneous and self-regulating process through which everything in the universe functions. It emphasized simplicity, humility and inner peace, often through meditation and the appreciation of nature. Legalism, on the other hand, was a pragmatic and somewhat stricter philosophy. It stressed the importance of laws and state control, suggesting that people were inherently selfish and needed strict rules to maintain order. These three philosophies, Confucianism, Taoism and legalism, often intertwined and competed, shaping the complex tapestry of Chinese thought and culture. They provided ethical guidelines and moral compasses, influencing everything from education and politics to personal relationships and daily life. These philosophies shaped the moral and ethical foundations of Chinese society, contributing to its stability and longevity. China faced internal strife and external threats. A succession of challenges began to unfold, reshaping the course of the nation's history. The mighty Mongol invasions, led by the notorious Genghis Khan, swept through the land. The Mongols, with their unparalleled horse-riding skills and brutal warfare strategies, left a trail of devastation, altering the political, economic and social fabric of China. Yet, out of the ashes of Mongol rule, the Ming dynasty rose like a phoenix. The Ming era, marked by its remarkable naval expeditions and architectural wonders, brought about a period of stability and prosperity. However, it was not just external invasions that China had to grapple with. The nation was also riddled with internal conflicts, as power struggles, corruption and rebellions threatened the unity of the realm. These trials were not just tests of China's might, but also a testament to its resilience. Every invasion, every conflict, every challenge served to strengthen the spirit of the Chinese people. They learned, adapted and persevered, their resilience becoming a defining characteristic of the nation. And it is this resilience that has seen China through centuries of turbulence, shaping it into the influential global power it is today. These challenges tested the resilience of the Chinese people. The Ming and Qing dynasties brought both prosperity and challenges. These eras, spanning from the 14th to the 20th centuries, were pivotal in shaping China's cultural landscape and international relations. The Ming dynasty, ruling from the 14th to the 17th centuries, is often recognized for its impressive architectural prowess. The Forbidden City, a grand palace complex in Beijing, is a shining testament to this. Built in the heart of the capital, this magnificent citadel became the imperial hub for two dynasties and stands today as a symbol of China's rich heritage. As the Ming dynasty faded, the Qing dynasty ascended, extending its reign into the early 20th century. While the Qing dynasty continued to enhance China's architectural and cultural landscape, it also faced significant challenges. The most notable of these was the Opium Wars, a series of conflicts with Britain that marked the beginning of China's so-called century of humiliation. The wars resulted from disputes over trade imbalances and diplomatic relations, ultimately leading to significant territorial and sovereignty losses for China. These events, during the Ming and Qing dynasties, were more than just historical footnotes. They were fundamental in shaping China's cultural identity and its interactions with the world. The architectural marvel of the Forbidden City and the geopolitical shifts from the Opium Wars continue to resonate in China's narrative today. Indeed, these events marked a turbulent period in Chinese history. As we conclude our journey, we witness the modern marvel that is China. A nation that has grown from its ancient roots, steeped in thousands of years of history and culture, into a global powerhouse. A country that is now a leading player on the world stage, influencing global economy, politics and technology. China's transformation is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of its people. They've weathered dynastic shifts, invasions and internal strife, yet have consistently risen, reinvented themselves, and pushed the boundaries of human achievement. This spirit is evident in China's bustling metropolises, groundbreaking technological advancements, and its significant contributions to global culture and thought. China's story is one of resilience, innovation, and a continuous quest for progress. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the diverse history of our world. Until next time, goodbye.